It started out like a movie scene, something straight out of a magazine. I crossed my fingers you'd come to me, then all of a sudden it became reality. Don't care about no gold, no one.
What's up, guys? It's Zippity Doodad.
And I'm Nichole.
Welcome, guys. This is our first premiere. I'm super excited about this. If you're watching this live on the premiere, thank you so much. Or if you're watching this on the replay, I really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and ring that notification bell so you will be alerted next time we go live or drop a vlog. This is awesome. Do you want to tell them a little bit about what we're doing?
Yeah, so we're gonna go over each park, starting today with Animal Kingdom, and talk about the things that we like to do and the rides, attractions, food, and how we go about our day.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about the must-dos and don'ts, but mostly the must-dos. But we're going to give it to you all coming up. All right, so right when you walk into Animal Kingdom, take it away, Nichole.
All right, so
what's it called?
After you check in through security and your magic band, you'll find yourself in the Oasis. So you can either go left or right. It doesn't matter what path you take. They both lead
To the tree.
To the tree. But we always used to go left. And recently on our last trip, we went right, and we found a very special character there.
Yes, Divine, which I thought it was a myth because we went there maybe a dozen times and we've never seen her.
Yeah.
And we finally saw her.
So that made my day. It was just an awesome way to start off our Animal Kingdom day. So along with her being there, there's some little animal exhibits. There's like 3 or 4 of them. And then you make your way to the Wilderness Explorers booth.
Yes, and if you have a little one like we do, he absolutely loved it. Probably, I think it's definitely a must-do because he loved that, I think, more than most of the rides. So it kept him busy. Do you want to explain a little bit about the Wilderness Explorers in the book?
So they swear you in as a wilderness explorer, and then you go about.
She did a great job with these notes, by the way.
Then there's all these little stations scattered throughout the park where you meet with one of the workers.
Yeah, the cast. One of the cast members.
And they, will give you some information about a certain type of animal or a habitat. And they spend so much time with our son and really explain to him he loves it. But at the end of it, he collects a little badge to put in the book, and he just likes filling the book up. So
and you get a sticker at each spot. Did you say that? I don't know.
It's a sticker / badge.
Yeah.
So it's something educational to do.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely a must-do. And some of the things in the Oasis, and we'll touch base on a lot of these, and I'll just read them real quick, and then we'll go back to them. Is the Wings Encountered?
It's not the Oasis.
It's not the Oasis. Now we're where?
We're
Discovery Island.
We're
in Discovery Island now. Sorry. We're in Discovery Island. They have the Wings Encounters. The event. Well, let's talk about that. I like that. I think that's really cool.
It's just a little bird show that they put on in front of the Tree of Life, and
it's really cool.
They've got some macaws that come flying really low to the crowd.
And have your phone ready because you can put it on slow-mo and get a really great shot. I really like that. The Adventures Outpost is really cool. You get to see Safari, Mickey and Minnie, which it's nice to see them outside of their normal costumes or their get-ups that like character breakfast type of outfits and what you would see everywhere else. So it's cool. I like that. I'll let you talk about these couple right here.
So Discovery Island Trails. That is just a really cool walking path. There's about a dozen exhibits of birds and
That's
animals
right under the tree, right?
Under the tree, but you also get some awesome views of the Tree of Life.
Yeah.
And it is just so worth it to see that tree up close and personal. There's
they get some great waterfalls.
So many carvings in
it,
and it's just a beautiful little walkthrough.
Definitely is. I love it. I think it's and it's a nice getaway because there's not a lot of people down those pathways. It's almost pretty much hidden. So it's a good place to escape from the crowds and just walk around. And it's beautiful down there.
And if you're lucky, you'll see Tarzan. So PJ
Yes.
had a really cool interaction with Tarzan.
Yes, PJ loved Tarzan. He was good. He played the part. He was definitely he was perfect. And right underneath the tree, right? It's right underneath the tree. It's tough to be a bug. I like it. I wouldn't say it's a must-do.
I wouldn't go on it every time.
Yeah,
but
it's not a must-do, but
nice and air conditioned.
It is.
And watch out for those creepy crawly bugs.
yes, because PJ freaks out about spiders, and I won't give it away, but it's okay. We like it. We've done it before. I'll do it again, but it's not a must-do. Then you mentioned the dance party, which sometimes happens, and
Yeah, it's just something, you know,
pretty
they
cool.
have the Discovery Island Carnival, and then the Viva Gia Street Band, if I
Yeah.
said that correctly, and it's just some live entertainment out in the middle, right near the shops there. And
I'll say it. It's Viva Galaya. I don't know how to say it, but it's great. These next couple things are like my favorite. And Dave, Brandy and Dave, if you're watching, you're gonna love this spot. Nomad Lounge. I thought Nomad Lounge was in Pandora, but you corrected me as usual, and found out that it was in Discovery Island. And Nomad Lounge is unbelievable. We've been a couple times, or I've been a couple times. Have you been twice?
I've been once.
You've been once? Okay, I've been twice. Then I've been inside and out. Liked outside a lot.
Yeah, it's so chill. You can just relax on these big comfy cushions
Yep.
and grab some small plates and specialty drinks, and you've got a nice serene view of the waterway leading into Pandora.
And there's some hidden things in the waterway too. Not at Mickey's, but go and check it out because there is some really cool stuff. And what do we have there? We have the sliders, I believe,
The
and
ribs.
the ribs. Do we have the wings? I believe we had the wings there.
I don't
You had a watermelon drink. I think that
Yes,
was
it's
unbelievable.
called the High Tower Rocks. It's a watermelon margarita. It's delicious.
Yeah, and it's a great spot. And PJ liked it because you could actually sit there, like you said. There are very comfortable chairs outside, and I mean, if it's hot, it's a good spot just to relax. And we haven't ate at Tiffin's, so Tiffin's is connected to Nomad Lounge. It's more of like an upscale
It's
or
a
signature.
signature dining experience, and yeah, we've just never been. We've heard great things about it, and that's on our list of things to do.
Definitely. So we'll get back to you on that one for sure. And actually, if we backtrack a little bit before you actually get to the Nomad Lounge, Flame Tree Barbecue could be one of the best places, I think, to eat in Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, and that's on the other side of Discovery Island. It's
To the right
one of
when
the
you walk
best
through, yeah.
values if you're ever on the dining plan. It's one of the best values of a quick service credit. But they've got some really good food there, including the pulled pork French fries.
They're so good. That's a must-do. If you haven't had the pulled pork French fries, you got to get those. They're great. We've gotten tons of the barbecue, the chicken, the ribs there too. I mean, it's in. They have some nice Bud Light limes and everything there too. If you're an adult and you want to drink there, it's a great spot. And if you walk down to the back, I've eaten down there once when I was on one of my solo trips by myself. Didn't really notice it, but if you walk right down, it's like a little private area, and you can see Mount Everest from there. It's really beautiful. You're looking over just that little body of water where they do the Rivers of Light, which we haven't never seen really, so we'll talk about that. But it's a great spot. It's a great spot to chill. Definitely check out Flame Tree.
Just watch out for the birds.
The birds are on the tables. Yeah, if you get up to go grab a fork or some extra ketchup, your food's gonna be gone. So have someone watching your food for sure. And then your favorite spot, Starbucks.
Yeah. Creature Comforts, aka Starbucks.
Yes. That's usually what we go to first anyway. No matter what, we go there and to check it out. And also is the pizza place. I know we didn't really have it on the list. The Safari Pizza?
Pizza-fari.
Pizza-fari. We ate there once. We got it for PJ. It was pretty good. It's not the greatest pizza. Disney, besides outside of Via Napoli and Blaze, not that Blaze is connected to Disney, but it is in Disney Springs. It's okay. It's an okay spot. And for something really quick, you can get a pizza or a salad there. But now we're heading into Pandora. You want to go into Pandora?
Yeah, Pandora is my favorite land.
Let's go into Pandora. So as you're walking through Pandora, I mean, this is probably, there's so many great, Animal Kingdom is such an underrated park, and I wanted to start with this out of the 4 parks because just going through this, every time I see a new land, I'm excited. I'm excited about it. And Pandora is super excited. There's a lot of must-dos in Pandora. Want to just get right off the bat and talk about Flight of Passage?
Yeah.
Could be possibly the best ride in all 4 parks. I mean, a lot of people are going to disagree with me with Rise of Resistance, but I love Flight of Passage. I know you do too.
I love it, but I like Rise better.
She's on the Rise group, but I love Flight, especially the first time you ride it. It is just, there's nothing like it. There is nothing like it. It is a must-do. It is the top must-do of Animal Kingdom. Okay, guys, it is definitely the top one. Navi River Journey. You're probably gonna say it's a must-do. I like it. I put it at like the Bug's Life. If I go to it, it's cool. You like it a little bit more. It's better than Small World. But why don't you tell them what you like about it? I mean, it's good, but
I just love the atmosphere of being at Navi River Journey. It's a quick boat ride.
It is.
But it's beautiful. The Imagineers did a really good job with that.
And that's where I'm at though too. Usually the lines are like 60-ish minutes or maybe even longer. So if you don't have a fast pass, which you only can get one for either the River Journey or Flight of Passage, which if you can always snag the flight, you always do that because that wait's always longer. But if you're waiting for an hour to go on a couple-minute ride, I just feel like it's a waste of time. But if it's a walk on or a 10-15 minute, definitely do it.
Right.
But it's not a must-do for me. Then what?
So while you're hanging out in Pandora,
Yes.
there's a drum show that they put on about every hour.
That's really cool.
And I'm not going to pronounce it right, but it's...
Do you want me to try?
Yeah.
Suwatu Weya. No? Pretty close. I think it's pretty close.
It's just really cool even to hear in the background. So.
But like you were saying before we went on stream here about all the photo ops.
Yes, be sure to
Yes.
grab some photos from the photo pass photographer or take some yourself because
It's breathtaking. It's a breathtaking land. It's the best scenic one out of all the lands. We love it. Yeah, you gotta get your photo pass anytime you can there.
And another tip about Flight of Passage is
Yes, go do it.
We like to rope drop Flight of Passage and have a fast pass for it.
Yeah.
So the reason why we rope drop it is to go through the queue because
Yeah,
I
it's
think
totally
it's
different.
really cool. But then you gotta ride it twice, so
Yeah.
fast pass the second time around.
Because I remember the first time we rode it. PJ's like, "Can we go on again?" And that's because we had a fast pass, and the line was like a 5-hour wait. So we're like, "No, bud, sorry." So yeah, rope dropping it. Maybe you're stopping at Starbucks before we get there. I don't know. Maybe.
We
not.
usually don't have time.
We don't.
We usually hit Starbucks up after Pandora
Yeah.
on our way to Africa.
But before we get to Africa, there's a lot of other things going on in Pandora, which I said Flame Tree Barbecue could have been the best place in Animal Kingdom. I think I'm going to say this a few times. I think Satuli Canteen, which I know I said it right because I say it all the time. I messed it up. Satuli Canteen is legit. I mean, talk about the food because you love the desserts there.
I love the desserts.
But before we get to that,
we also love the beef bowl that they have there.
Yes.
It is so good. You pick your protein and then you pick your side and your sauce. So our favorite combo is the beef, the sliced beef, the sweet potato hash, I believe it is, and then there's a chimichurri sauce, and that combo is the best.
It is really good, and I think we usually mirror each other on the sides. Sometimes I'll do the chicken. I actually like the chicken a little bit better than the beef, but the desserts.
Oh my gosh.
The desserts, go ahead.
So there's 2 different desserts that they offer, and the first one is a blueberry cream cheese mousse.
So good.
It's like a little dome cake, and it has a passion fruit curd. I know it sounds crazy, but it is so delicious, and it's very Instagram worthy if you took a picture of it. But there's also a chocolate mousse dessert or a chocolate cake with a banana cream topping, and that is out of this world too. So
I'm hungry now.
You've got to try both of those desserts.
I think we should have ate before we did this. I'm hungry. Those are amazing, and I'm looking forward to that. That's a must-do. So we're talking must-dos. Satuli Canteen, a must-do. Absolutely, 100%. And then what is it, the Pongu?
Yep.
You like it.
I love it. I like their margaritas and
Yes.
the pineapple lumpia that they have there. It's really good.
Yeah, they have about 4 or 5 things on the menu. It's not a huge menu, but if you like margaritas, you like tequila, I know you love it. They get the bobo balls.
Yep.
They're so good. The bobo balls are amazing. And yeah, I mean, that's all I have.
So you like the night blossom drink there too.
That's true.
So you can get it like the non-alcoholic version, or you can have rum added to it. So he likes the rum, and it's just really good.
Yeah, it's good to take a break there. And sometimes that guy that walks around there in the machine type
Yeah,
or
it's like a utility suit guy.
yeah, it's just like the from the movie Pandora. Avatar. Sorry. Hey, look, I just realized we have one of the photo passes behind us right there. Isn't that funny? Now let's go over to Africa. I like going through the walkway
Yeah,
back.
so there's a beautiful walkway
Yes.
that you can take rather than going back to Discovery Island, which you would kind of consider the central hub of Animal Kingdom. You can just walk around the back way, and it is just a beautiful little walk.
Because sometimes we get lost trying to leave if we don't go the back way, yeah, especially at night. But at night, let's back up and tell them that at night in Pandora, kind of like Toy Story Land, it's completely different at night than it is in the daytime. I like it a lot better at night. They get the fluorescence on the ground, in the trees, and you're hearing like creatures in the forest.
But it's dark, and I think you should experience both. So I like to time it so we're there during daylight hours and at nighttime.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, right at dusk, it's perfect. And what I failed to mention earlier was hopefully these must-dos help out anyone that's first-time Disney trips, and we can help you along. We love it. I mean, we love Disney so much, and I know a lot of our friends, if you're watching, this is just the way we do it. It's not maybe the right way for everyone, but everyone does Disney different. This is the way we do it, and like I said, if it's your first time, hopefully we're giving you some excellent tips. You know, you're finishing the walkway, and what pops up right away? It's the Lion King, right? That's like one of the first things there is the Lion King show, which I feel is a must-do. I think it's great. It's air-conditioned. They put on a great show. It's only, 30-ish minutes?
Yeah, 25 minutes.
25 minutes, so it's perfect. It's not too long. They interact with the crowd a lot. The performers are amazing. The acrobats. If you like the Lion King, if you don't like the Lion King, it's a great show.
And if you have a kid with you that might want to be a part of the show, they pull kids into it. If you have a fast pass, you're more likely to be seated up front, and they could be more likely to be pulled for the show.
Yeah, which would be like so memorable that it's worth it. It's worth to get in the fast pass. But you love Africa, so why don't you take Africa away, Nichole?
Yeah, so we love the Festival of the Lion King show. That is a must-do. But also the safari is a must-do. Kilimanjaro Safari, and I just want to ride it every single time. Which it's
different every single time. The animals are always doing different things. There's always different things to see. We actually got to witness a giraffe, right, being born. And I think it was an hour. I think maybe after our truck went through, I think they said 3 or 4 trucks later they actually stopped the truck, so stopped the ride, so the giraffe could give birth. So that was a pretty special trip.
Yeah, but the safari is just awesome. There's so many animals that appear to be in their natural habitat. Disney did a really good job about making it seem that way, and it's huge. So the safari itself is 110 acres. And to put that into perspective, Magic Kingdom is in total 107 acres.
Wow.
So the safari itself is bigger than all of Magic Kingdom.
Dropping facts over here. I love it.
And the safari takes up 20% of Animal Kingdom's area. So
that's crazy.
A huge habitat there
I didn't know that.
for all the animals.
This was great. See, this is great that we're actually like talking about.
And it's
this
about
stuff.
a 20-minute ride. It can be a tiny bit bumpy, but it's not bad at all.
It's not. It's not at all. So what else? What else we got here?
When you leave the safari, you can go on. It's like another little walkway.
Oh yeah, it's not the trek, right?
It's called the Gorilla Falls Exploration
that's right.
Trail.
That's right.
So it's just like another self-guided walkthrough tour and tons of animals. You would definitely want to check that out.
Yeah. What did we see there that was up close? That's.
Was that where is?
It's not where the tiger was, because that's where the trek was.
So
But
Grace, the
gorilla,
gorilla that was born, I believe that's obviously it's called Gorilla Falls. The gorillas must be there. So yeah, we saw a little baby Grace.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
I forget when, but she was a few months old when we visited one time, and we got to see her and her mom.
Yep, I do remember that. That was awesome. Yeah, well, actually, so we skipped right over the cool part, right when you walk out through the path. The Tusker House is kind of connected.
I figured we were doing.
We're gonna save it.
Food.
We'll save it to the
rides
end.
and attractions first, and then.
That
food.
sounds fine with me.
So,
yeah, talk about the shows, because the shows. I mean, the acrobats or whatever.
Yeah, so right like in front of where you would check in to go to the Tusker House, they have some performances. So like there's the Tam Tam drummers and the Harambe Village acrobats, and those are just some like quick 15-minute shows, but they get the crowd going, and
sometimes you could be a part of the show. I don't know if you're gonna let me throw that clip in.
I don't know.
Can I throw that clip in right
watch
now?
it first.
Nichole did a great job. She was picked out of the crowd, and that was a riot. That was a good time. Yeah, but they're very entertaining. It's tough because if you're trying to rush for a fast pass to like Safari or somewhere else, and you see them, you want to stop, but you don't want to be late. But
I know, but Animal Kingdom is such a nice place to be able to stop and enjoy the atmosphere, because Disney did such a good job at portraying every.
You're immersed right into.
Yeah.
You feel like you're in Africa for sure. But yeah, is there anything else you want to talk about?
So
there?
that's it for like rides and attractions, I believe. Oh, you know what there is? There's the conservation station. So there's a train in Africa that you can take up to the conservation station.
Wasn't it closed last time?
It was closed because they were refurbishing it. They were adding this new like experience.
That's what
like the animation experience. But yeah, you can go up and see what they're doing to care for some of the animals. It's like the animal hospital there, so you can actually see them.
So that's why Doc McStuffin's there.
Procedures. Yeah, Doc McStuffins and Rafiki is up there.
Rafiki. Actually, PJ had a great meet and greet with Rafiki. He grabbed his autograph book, and he wouldn't give it back to PJ, and PJ was just cracking up trying to get it back from him. It was definitely a special memory. But yeah, I would say that's a must-do. I would definitely do that.
If you have the time.
If you have the time. All right, I can't wait any longer. Can we get back to the Tusker House? Probably the best character breakfast, I think, on property. I liked it better than Chef Mickey's. I know Chef Mickey's is very popular. The Tusker House is so good. The food, go ahead. The food's delicious.
Yeah, it's a character buffet, and it is just, they've got an enormous selection of food, and it's all
fresh.
delicious.
It's so fresh. But they also, if you get a late reservation for breakfast, you can actually sneak a little bit of lunch in.
Yeah, they start putting out, I think, the lunch offerings around 11:30. So if you've got like a 10:30 breakfast rereservation, you might be seeing some lunch offerings go out. I've heard that's a trick.
Yeah.
We've never done it.
We haven't done it, but that's a great trick. And the characters are great there too. And like I was talking about earlier about the outpost with Mickey and Minnie in their safari. You have Daisy, Donald. I think the Fab Five all there, or is Goofy there?
No, so
Goofy's not there.
Goofy is there.
Is he?
It's like Donald, Daisy.
You're right. Goofy is there. So it's Goofy, Donald, Daisy, Mickey, and maybe not Minnie. I forget too. Sorry about that. Let us know. Yes, let us know, guys, for sure. And the Dawa Bar, is that how you pronounce that?
Dawa Bar, yeah.
We had a great Bloody Mary. I wanted to say when I was thinking about it earlier that there was shrimp in it. There wasn't shrimp in it. It was the bacon. They put those slices of bacon in. I loved that. It was so crispy. And it's right outside of the Tusker House.
Yeah.
And we grabbed, and actually I think we got our drinks in. They called our number, or we got alerted, and we got to bring our drinks in. But it's definitely definitely a great bar, and it's usually the same bartenders. And if you go there more than a few times, they might remember your name. But no, we love it there. I think that's definitely maybe not a must do, but if you're there and you want to drink, that bar is awesome.
Yeah.
So are we done with Africa?
There's one more place I wanted to mention, and it's called Tamu Tamu Refreshments, and that's where you can get Dole Whip.
Oh
Animal
yes,
Kingdom.
that's right. That's
and
right.
you can get it with rum if you'd like. So for a hefty fee of I think $12. So, but it's good without it, and yeah, that sums up Africa.
Now, well, let's go into Asia. Asia is huge. There's not a lot on here for Asia, but I feel like it's a big part of the park. A lot of must-dos. A lot of must-dos in Asia. Where do you want to start? The Jungle Trek. I'm trying to think where that is exactly. I think
So that's-
it's behind the Cali Rapids, right?
Cali River Rapids.
Cali River Rapids. So let's talk about the Cali River Rapids. That's definitely a must-do. We joke about it all the time because the signs, you may get wet. No, you may get wet, you will get soaked, or you will get wet, you will get wet, you may get soaked. PJ laughs about it every time we go on there. We sometimes get soaked. I've seen people get really drenched on that ride, so it's good for a hot day, but do you like it?
Yeah.
Would you say it's a must-do?
Yeah. I wouldn't use a fast pass on it though.
Yeah, because it goes pretty quick. Yeah, definitely not a fast pass. And why don't you talk a little bit more about Asia?
So there's the, in addition to the Cali River Rapids, there's Mount Everest, which
Yep.
I sit out on. It makes me a little sick, but PJ and Patrick love it.
That is probably, Mount Everest is probably right up there with Flight as the definite must-do. One of the best roller coasters on all of Disney property. Absolutely love it. The views when you're going at the top is amazing, and there's a lot of fun little surprises on that ride. So yeah, if you haven't been on it, Mount Everest, and you like roller coasters, it doesn't go upside down, but it's a fast roller coaster. Definitely a must-do. But yeah, the Jungle Trek. We saw our tigers back there. We saw a lot of great animals back there.
Yeah.
I think that's a
And that's
must-do as
another
well.
walkthrough, just
Yep.
like the other two we talked
Yeah,
about.
so you don't need a fast pass or anything like that. And those monkeys, the monkeys going into Asia or going by the
Yeah,
Cali
they're just
River
Hanging
Rapids.
out and swinging
Making
all over the
noises.
place.
They're great. They're so great. And before you get into all that, right when you walk into Asia from Africa, this place for the fries.
Yes.
That is awesome. The tzatziki fries. That's how
So
you say
it's
it?
called Mr. Kamals. It's like the food booth there, and it's called the Mr. Kamals seasoned fries.
Oh my God.
And it topped with a tzatziki salad and sriracha ketchup.
I like the fries
Amazing.
here better than the pulled pork fries
Yeah.
at the Flame Tree Barbecue. They're great, and it's a little like, it's not a restaurant, it's a little stand or a hut, whatever you want to
Yeah,
say.
and they also serve falafel with
Mm-hmm.
the tzatziki and some like fresh hummus, pita, and veggies. So it's a really cool booth
It's good.
to get
It's something
over.
different. I mean, it's not the traditional Disney Mickey pretzels and other fries and other stuff that you
Mm-hmm.
get. It's really cool, and there's a little area right behind there, right next to it,
Mm-hmm.
that sets down a couple of stairs, and there's like maybe four tables that are right on the water and right next to the tree. So it's so beautiful down there. Yeah, that's a definite. I think that's a must do. And Yak and Yeti.
Oh,
Yak and Yeti. I think it's PJ's favorite, right?
It is.
PJ says it's his favorite restaurant in Animal Kingdom. I always start with that like firecracker spicy shrimp. It's so good. I can just get that as a meal. But what else have we gotten there before? I know I've gotten a shrimp and rice plate, which was really delicious.
and I got a taco dish that was out of this world. It
Was it like
so
a steak?
good.
Was it steak tacos or?
Yeah, something like that. I'll have to look up the name, but it was
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah, we love it, and I don't even remember what PJ gets, but he loves it there.
Noodles, maybe?
Something
Who
like
knows?
that. Something like that. But yeah, Yak and Yeti.
The drinks are.
Oh my God, yes. The drinks are great. The drinks are really good there as well. Did you get any specialty drinks there?
I got some sort of like a coconut lime margarita, and
I got a coconut
So
too.
good.
Something. It was a Jack and Coke. Not. It was Jack and Coke. It was good. Sorry. But yeah, that's a must do. Absolutely, I love it there. What else is in Asia? Up. I don't think that's an up to it.
Up the great, yeah.
Must do.
It
And
used-
it's not an up to. It's not a must do. I don't think so. We did it once and I thought it was terrible.
So it's up. It's a bird show, and
What was the name of it before?
I forget
Wonders of no.
what Flights of Wonder.
Flights of Wonder. Yeah.
So
don't
they
know.
changed it
Not
to a
that good.
Russell and Doug themed, and it's cute for the kids. I just sat through it once and have no desire to do it again.
Yeah.
But
No good. Let us know if you like it or not, but we did not like it. Is that it? Is that it for Asia?
so there's two
Oh, go ahead.
bars I wanted, well, kiosks / bars I wanted to mention. The first is a place called Drinkwalla, and
Is
there
that the Frozen?
you can get frozen
good.
Coke with, I think it's Captain Morgan.
Yeah, because I thought it was Jack, but it's not. It's
And
Captain
then
Morgan's.
They have
It's
this
rum.
really good drink too. It's like a coconut lemonade with Parrot Bay rum. It's called the coconut lychee lemonade, and it's really good.
Yeah.
So
And like you say, they're frozen, so
It's
it tastes
refreshing.
so good. They taste so good.
and then there's the Thirsty River Bar, which you can find near Everest. So
Oh my God, that's my favorite. That bar is awesome because that's why you don't go on Mount Everest. I know that's why you go over there. Well, now that you're pregnant, so you won't be going over there anyway.
we're not going to Disney World.
No, I know we're not. But yeah, that bar is great. They have great beers. They have great IPAs over there, and you can get, it's all hard liquor too. You can get anything you want. So definitely check that out. I forgot about that, and you had it here too. And I thought Nemo was in Asia, but it's not. It's in Dinoland, which might be the only thing I like in Dinoland. Are we headed to Dinoland?
We can go to Dino.
We're going to Dinoland. Let's go to Dinoland. Dinoland is not a must-do. That whole place is not a must-do at all.
I think they're trying to.
They're trying.
Make it better with some of like the updating the Restaurantosaurus. It was a quick service place, but now they added like a lounge section to it, and then they're doing like the Donald's Dino Bash, where they're adding a bunch of characters that come out and interact with the kids.
Yeah.
It's like a little dance party.
We've never eaten at all in Dinoland,
No.
so we really don't have any like comments on the food,
So-
recommendations on the food, but.
Yeah, I mean Nemo's there. It's a cute show.
I didn't even realize it. We've been there so many times, and just this last time we saw it for the first time. It was actually really good. I liked it. I was in. We got basically a front row seat. There's no really bad seats there, but I like the Nemo ride, and I'm not a huge fan of the movie, but
Yeah,
it was pretty good.
It was cute.
Yeah.
And then there's the other ride, Dinosaur.
I'm sorry, I take it back. Dinosaur is a good ride. That's a must-do. That's the only must-do in Dinoland.
Yeah.
Is the Dinosaur ride, which it's very bumpy. It's dark and bumpy and a little scary for little ones, but
Yeah.
PJ's 8. He loved it. It's a good ride for his age, but we love it. I like it. I think it's great. But other than that, I mean, what's the little roller coaster thing they got over there?
I don't like any of the rides.
Primal World.
Primeval Wheel
Yeah.
Whirl
Not good at all.
and
Zero.
Triceratops Spin. It's kind of like the.
Yep, both terrible. I don't like either of them. Don't go on them.
So that's. not
That's your must-don'ts right there.
But if you have a kid that needs to blow off some steam, they have the boneyard. It's like a caged-in play
Yes.
area, but you gotta stay with them.
Yeah,
You can't see
it's a big area because you can climb up these different like bridges and there's slides and everything over there. I know you were down talking with one of the I don't know if it was a cast member or something, but I took PJ over to the boneyard and actually, I think it's a spot over there to get one of your stickers for the Wilderness Explorers book too. So if you want to fill up the book, that's one of the spots you have to go to. That's hard to find. But yeah, so the kids and if the kids like digging in the sand and looking for fossils and stuff, it's a great spot for them to do that. I know PJ loves the beach. He's always digging. Wherever we go in the sand, he wants to dig in it. So it's kind of a cool area for kids like that, but it's whatever. It's not a must do for sure.
And then like where the rides are, the Triceratops spin and the Primeval whale, that area has like a bunch of games that carnival games that you can win stuffed animals with. So PJ of course likes to do that too.
Yeah.
But we could take it or leave it.
Well, we always win, and then we got like 16 stuffed animals, and they're not Disney stuffed animals, and you don't want to be packing them in your suitcase to bring them home. So yeah, but it's fun. It's okay. What else? The characters. Yeah, the Goofy was great. The meet and greet with Goofy, he was hilarious. Chip and Dale's over there.
Yeah, so during the Dino Bash, they have a ton of characters that you can see, and like I didn't realize, maybe I've seen them from a distance, but Launchpad McQuack is there. Oh, yeah. And even Scrooge comes out. So yeah, so there's some kind of cool different characters that you normally wouldn't see at any other park that's there. Mm-hmm. So I guess walk through it, make your own decision. We don't like it as much. But if we're making Animal Kingdom like a half a day, sometimes we'll only do like Pandora, Africa, and some of Asia. Yeah. And that's about it. So we'll sometimes skip Dinoland altogether.
Mm-hmm. Now, I didn't see us in here. Russell and Doug, are they in?
Oh, I forgot to mention them.
Forgot to mention them.
Right in front of where the Tree of Life at Discovery Island. And they are awesome.
And I do have a vlog. No, I'm not trying to, but I do have a vlog on PJ meeting Russell and Doug, which was priceless. It really was. And they interacted with them for more than a few minutes. Mm-hmm. It was awesome. Go check that. I'll probably leave it a pop up so you can go and check that out.
And nearby that you can also meet Pocahontas.
What? Oh yeah, we met her once. That's right. I forgot about Pocahontas.
She's like off a little path too. So.
Yeah. She's really hidden. That's right. I remember meeting her that one time. So is that it? Are we done with Animal Kingdom?
We are. Yeah, I think we did.
Actually, no, let's touch base on Rivers of Light.
Yes.
Their nighttime show that we have been Animal Kingdom, 15 times, and we've never seen it. I've seen it on YouTube. Mm-hmm. No fireworks. Right. So what I've seen from YouTube, I know a lot of people like it. We haven't seen it yet. There's a lot of things we haven't seen in Disney, even though we've been there a million times. Mm-hmm. But no, I don't know.
Yeah, it's something I'd like to do. Yeah. We just have never done it.
Well, usually, it's always so hot. We're in Animal Kingdom, and PJ wants to go back to the pool, so we usually don't stay there too late.
We're always too busy rope dropping Animal Kingdom to do Flight of Passage.
Right.
To stay there all day, but we'll have to.
We'll catch it one of these times. You guys like it? Let us know if you guys like it. I cannot wait to go back, watch this premiere, and see all the comments and all the chat. So I really appreciate it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed our first part of a 4-part series, Animal Kingdom. We haven't decided what we're going to do next, and maybe Epcot I was kind of leaning towards. Okay. So check out that. It's your must-dos and must-don'ts. If you're going to Disney for the first time, I really hope this helped out, and that's how we do it. That's how we do Animal Kingdom. Leave a comment down below if you're watching this on a replay, and let us know if we missed anything, if you disagree with us, or you agree with us. And that's it. You have anything else to add?
No, thank you so much for watching.
Yeah, thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Well, I'm Zippity Doodad.
And I'm Nichole.
Here's to plenty of sunshine heading your way. Bye, guys.
It started out like a movie scene. Something